they are included as well in the rules that were provided by making sure that there are timelines as well insofar as when matters can be brought before either the Court of Appeals or even the Regional Trial Court, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. It is available for public consumption, right?
Yes, Your Honor. It is very much available through even our website, Your Honors.
Okay. Thank you. So, i-view namin sa website para makita namin yung rules. Now, Mr. Chairman, to my last question. Last question tayo lang dito. Maswerte talaga yung judiciary, no? Mr. Chairman, we would like to request a list of all cases that have been filed in connection to the Anti-Terrorism Act of 2020 and the Terrorism Financing Prevention and Suppression Act of 2012 as amended. And we would also like to get the status of these cases and where they have been filed. Pwede pong i-table yon para mas madali, easily makita po namin kung ano yung demographics nun. Thank you, Mr. Chair. That's the last of my question, Mr. Chair.
Yes, Your Honor. For the record, yes, we will comply, Your Honor, Mr. Chair, regarding that request on the list, Your Honors, of pending anti-terrorism cases, Your Honors, and where they are, where they have been filed, Your Honor. And in table form, Your Honor.
Thank you, Congresswoman Brosas. We need more questions from you. But if there is none, then can we suspend just for 5 minutes the deliberation? Okay. Session is resumed. Would you like to thank them first before? So, wala, hindi na tayo magtatanong. Hindi na? Yung ano? Hindi na? Since there are no members in the majority who listed to be part of the interpellators, I just would like to thank our esteemed justices of the Supreme Court and the
Sir Chair?
Justices. Second round. Okay. Let me take back what I said. Maybe it's too early to thank you. And I was just really in a hurry because I wanted to help the judiciary, by the way. So anyway, while not really consuming the first round, we will go to the second round. And again, giving the opportunity to the single solitary minority, the Representative Arlene Brosas. Please, you are recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Pahabol lang na tanong, Mr. Chair. Kasi, Mr. Chair, napansin ko dito sa presentation nyo kanina, before the State of the Judiciary, yung special provision on public-private partnership. So I'm asking, Mr. Chair, kasi hindi ba magkaroon ng conflict of interest kapag pinapasok niyo yung private? And ano yung safeguard ninyo dito? Parang paano niyo mareregulate yun? Kasi syempre, di ba, parang private ito eh. So, baka magkaroon ng undue influence o whatever, parang ganun. Paano yung safeguard ng judiciary kaugnay dito kung papasukin ang private dito, public-private partnership na request ninyo?
Actually, we're having consultations with the PPP Center, Your Honors, the Public-Private Partnership Center. I think there's one, there's a committee headed by Associate Justice Alfredo Benjamin Kagiwa, engaging that particular center. We are, of course, aware of that possibility, Your Honor, but we look at the PPP as something that would enable us to fast track the implementation of our projects, Your Honors. The usual PPP is that there is really a partnership, but there's also a version of the PPP wherein if there is a budget already, at least we can proceed without having to go through the usual procurement procedures, Your Honor, only with respect to some processes that had to be complied with and some coordination, of course, with the NEDA on the matter, Your Honor. But mostly because our projects do not exceed 15 billion, Your Honors. That's why many of our projects can be considered along that line, Your Honor. That's why that's why we're pushing for that, Your Honor, so that we can have that flexibility. And like I said, Your Honor, it's not about just simply a pure
Kung private yan and they have their own interests, baka magka-problema tayo, parang ganyan. Yun lang, Mr. Chair. That's, yun na, panghuli na talagang question, Mr. Chair. So, you can proceed.
Thank you, Honorable
Thank you.
Rosas. It's really unusual that you are very friendly to the resource persons today. Anyway,
Ay,
may I
may tanong ko lang.
recognize it?
yeah, I may also interject. Ano mga projects ang pinaplanan nyo for PPP? Are you going to go commercial or maging entrepreneur na bang Supreme Court?
Hindi po, Your Honor. Ang inisip po namin, unang-una, yung tungkol sa ICT, yung mga requirements po namin, Your Honor. Kasi we're into automation, and the backbone of our SPJI is the ICT, facilities that we need, and the structures, Your Honor. So that's one. That's basically something that we are looking at. To be honest about it, for example, Your Honors, we had a procurement requirement of about 900 million, Your Honor. It took us, we're not even done yet with respect to that, because we had to go through bidding, Your Honor, the regular process. So we're looking at the possibility that we can fast track this, because there is that provision about PPP, Your Honor. We are not into commercial operations, Your Honors. We would just like to fast track, as I mentioned, Your Honor, and expedite the implementation of our projects. Others would be, of course, the construction of halls of justice, Your Honors, through PPP, because because we do not have exact designs for big halls of justice, Your Honor, we have to pass through getting first a consultant for the design, and then after the completion of the DAED, the design and agricultural and engineering design, Your Honor, the detailed architectural and engineering design, Your Honor. After getting that, Your Honor, which usually takes about 6 months to 1 year to complete, Your Honor, the bidding, and then, of course, the deliveries, the deliverables, Your Honors. Then the construction starts, Your Honor. So it takes a while. We think that PPP will cut short this process, Your Honors, because we can already consider, for example, unsolicited offers for purposes of the constructions requirements that we have, Your Honor.
Yung mga Hall of Justice sa buong Pilipinas or only the Supreme Court?
Buong Pilipinas po, Your Honor.
Okay. That's all.
Thank you, Chairman. Napakahalaga po talaga ng inyong budget proposal kasi mismo si Chairman ng aming appropriations ay nagtanong. So anyway, I'd like to reiterate my gratitude to our esteemed members of the Supreme Court, the Court of Appeals, the Court of Tax Appeals sa Sandigan Bayan, our court administrator for braving the heavy rainfall and the flooding in the streets, which will be subject to investigation because we are flooded every day. So, without further ado, and there being no other interpellators, may I now solicit the motion?
Mr. Chair, I move that we terminate the budget hearing of the judiciary. I so move.
There is a motion to terminate the budget hearing for the judiciary, which is duly seconded. And hearing no
Second,
objection, yes, the second is duly registered. Without objection, the motion is granted. The motion, the budget hearing is suspended until 1:30 this afternoon in the same venue. Thank you, and congratulations, Judiciary.